Hello and welcome to Native Yoga Center. My name is Todd McLaughlin, and today I want to teach you or explain the pranayama exercise called Bhastrika. Ashtanga Yoga has a 6 breath exercise pranayama routine. This is the 4th exercise. Check out my playlist on our YouTube channel at Native Yoga, and I've created a playlist that maps out each of the breathing exercises over the last 3 weeks. I've released the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and here we are at Bhastrika. We'll be using 3 pranayama classic ujjayi breaths to start, inhaling for about 6, exhaling for 6 through the nose. And then at the end of the practice, we'll finish it with 3 regular ujjayi breaths, in and out through the nose, about 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out. Watch the other videos because I lay down different aspects of the pranayama practice in each one. And without burdening you with too much information at the start, I'll keep this brief, and then we'll continue to build the practice as we go. So Bhastrika references a bellows. If you have a fire, a bellows is one of those, well, the idea is like fanning the fire. So this is an energizing breath practice. What's going to happen, your mouth will be closed. You're going to be breathing in and out through the nose. And it has this fast in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out through the nose. And the belly will be going out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. So it's going to be moving fast. So we're really trying to generate it from the diaphragm, from the breathing muscle, and it'll just be a... Okay, so my speed might be faster than you're able to go. So if that's the case, all you're going to do is go. You're breathing quickly. You're not really ujjayiing. You're not squeezing the back of the throat. That would be more like this. So you're going to just have the throat loose, and you're breathing through the nose. And with practice, you'll get easier and easier to be able to get a quick little Bhastrika breath going. Now we do 3 rounds of about 100 Bhastrika breaths. We won't do it exactly 100, but we'll get close. And then the sitting technique, you could do in a chair. You can do seated cross-leg. The traditional style is to sit in Padmasana. At this point, if you had not wrapped your legs in Padmasana prior to this actual breath exercise, this is where you could set your feet in Padmasana, because we'll be using this sort of, my teacher, Tim Miller, would say, it's like you're holding onto your feet like this, almost like you're buckling your seatbelt. And so you do not have to sit in Padmasana. You do not have to sit in Padmasana. It doesn't matter. Okay. The other element, we start now doing long breath holds, somewhere between 20 to 40 seconds after we do the 100 Bhastrika breaths. So the way this is going to go down, we're going to do 3 regular ujjayi. You'll see my hand go up for inhale, down for exhale. And I'm going to be telling you everything as well while we're what to do. So in theory, you wouldn't even have to watch the video. You could just listen to it. All right. And then the other element when we begin is that what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in nice and slow. Ujjayi for sure. Then we're going to begin the Bhastrika. In this case, I'm holding my feet in Padmasana. However, you can just, in any sort of cross leg or sitting position, you could just put your hands on your knees and you could hold on to your knees. Okay, so we're going to breathe in slowly for about 10 seconds, and then we're going to begin going through the nose for about 100. At the end, you're going to hear me go like the engine is slowly winding down. You get all the air out. We breathe in as slow as possible through both nostrils, because you remember the last exercise was Nadi Shodhana. So now you're breathing in through both nostrils. And then we're going to tuck the chin. You're going to see my hand move up slowly, doing a little hand flip. Don't worry, I'll be telling you everything as we go. You tuck your chin. You'll engage Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and Jalandhara Bandha. And we hold the breath. And to make it easy, I'm only going to have us hold it for 20 seconds. 20, 20. And then with practice, you could build up to a minute and a half if you're really wanting to push it. No need to push it. The main idea to learn to control and restrain the breath and build diaphragmatic control and improve our lung capacity and generate a little bit of heat in this particular exercise. All right, we'll do 3 rounds of that. So we'll do 3 long breath holds with 300 Bhastrika breaths, 100, 100, 100. And then when we finish, we'll do 3 regular Ujjayi complete. And then I'm just showing you the one exercise. So that way you could do the first, the second, the third. This is the 4th. And eventually, once I finish the next 2 tutorials for you, then the 7th tutorial I'll take you through the entire pranayama routine easily. I'm doing this for beginner style. If you already know the pranayama, then maybe you'll just want to watch because you like it. But if you're new to this, it's really important that you learn it easily. Now, some Ashtangis say nobody should learn pranayama until you've mastered first and second series. And so I am under the, I want to teach it to you so you can do it safely and you can take care of your body and you don't have to push your body so hard to try to eventually learn pranayama. Let's learn pranayama now while you're healthy. All right. I think we got all the bases covered. Let's begin. Set yourself up in your cross-legged position. Okay, and we're going to begin by exhale all of the air. And let's start. Inhale. Exhale. That's number 1. Again, inhale. Exhale. That's 2. Inhale. Exhale. That's 3. Okay, so now we're going to take a nice slow inhale breath. Sorry, I had a sound maker on. And now we're going to begin the Bhastrika. All the air out. Get all the air out to the bottom. Okay, now a slow inhale. When you get to the top, tuck your chin, hold your breath. I'm counting 20 seconds inside. Hold. Good. Exhale all the air slowly. Okay, let's do second round. Inhale slowly. 100 Bhastrika fast through the nose. All the air out so there's no air left. Okay, now a slow inhale. When you get to the top, tuck your chin and hold for 20 seconds. Exhale all the air slowly. Okay, one more round. Slow inhale. A 100 Bhastrika breaths. All the air out to the bottom. Okay, slow inhale. Jalandhara Bandha, tuck your chin at the top and hold for 20. Exhale. All the air out. Good. 3 regular ujjayi. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. All right. There it is. Bhastrika breath. So what I love about the Ashtanga method is that there's a very, just like the Ashtanga posture practice, there's a very mapped out, clear cut practice formula that is not a pranayama vinyasa flow. It is a pranayama sequence. So just breaking it down into each individual sequence to hopefully make it easier. Do you have questions? If you have questions, send me your questions. Send them via whatever platform you're watching on. Remember, on our YouTube channel, subscribe, and you'll see that I offer these live tutorials every Thursday. So at 12 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, and 12 p.m. Eastern, I do 2 videos every Thursday. And then every Friday, I release a podcast video, which I interview yoga teachers from all over the world and massage therapists and people working within the yoga and bodywork field, professionals from all over international. So I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions or comments, send them my way. I'm open to criticism and I'm open to improvement. So I'd love to hear what you have to say. All right. I hope this helps you. Have a great day. Enjoy.